I'm here with John Carlson of Pentax Imaging, and we're going to talk about their new cameras and their new lenses. So, John, go ahead and tell us about this one. This is a K200D.
This is a K200D. This is our kind of consumer level camera. What we wanted to do is have a camera that has all the advanced imaging features of our previous K10 in a more user-friendly package, basically. It's the same sensor that was in the K10, same shake reduction system, same image processor, but we've added features such as the auto picture mode that give you more ease when shooting, and scene modes, which give you kind of point and shoot ease. But we have expanded beyond that, where we've added the SV mode, the sensitivity priority that we had in the K10, and then we've had added a whole host of custom image modes to the camera, where you can actually go in and choose between a bright, natural, portrait, landscape, a vibrant, or even a black and white capture mode. And then you can go into each of those modes and fine-tune it even more. The camera is also weather resistant. It'll be the only camera in this category that's weather resistant. Right, yeah. It's got a 2.5 or 2.7 inch LCD panel. Okay, so it's a nice, bright, wide view LCD panel, and you can see all your settings and adjustments much easier. And then it'll be the only DSLR on the market that runs on AA batteries. Oh, right. Okay. The K200 with the 18 to 55 millimeter kit lens is going to be selling for $799.
$799. Okay, yep. Great. And then we have the next camera, which is the
next camera is the K20D. This is our camera designed for the more advanced photo enthusiast. It has very high resolution sensor, CMOS sensor. It's 14.6 megapixels. Yeah, we actually worked in conjunction with Samsung, used their semiconductor manufacturing know-how and Pentax's imaging technology to create a sensor that gives you the highest resolution in its class with minimal amount of noise. Plus, we have a 2.7 inch LCD screen. Because it's a CMOS sensor, you have the live view function. Okay. So you can actually see your image through the LCD panel, and it is directly from the CMOS sensor. So what you're seeing is what you're going to capture in the final image. It's got the custom image modes I talked about with the K200, so the natural, bright, portrait, landscape, and then a level of customization that is really beneficial for the more advanced photographer. So within those custom image modes, you can customize those each more to adjust saturation, hue, contrast, sharpness. Along with that, we have custom menus. There's 36 different options. You can go in, set how much noise reduction the camera applies to an image at high ISO settings. You can adjust what the different dials and buttons do on the camera. So really a very high level of customization. Plus, it's a weather-resistant body. Go shooting out in the worst conditions, and the camera's going to stand up to it. It has the unique exposure modes that Pentax is introducing the K10, so things like the sensitivity priority mode, the shutter and aperture priority mode. We've added a PC sync socket for studio lights. So again, it's really aimed for a little bit more advanced photographer.
Right. And then now we have the new lens up here as well. You have a new.
Yeah, we're introducing a new 35 millimeter macro limited lens. This is the fourth in our line of limited lenses, our very compact pancake style lenses. It gives 1-to-1 magnification with a field of view or angle of view equivalent to about a 52 millimeter lens.
Okay. And it has that little lens hood there too.
Yeah, it has a built-in lens hood. And it's really high quality construction. It's a aluminum lens hood, aluminum body, and very high quality glass.
Okay, then we have two other lenses, two new prime lenses.
Yeah, we've actually added to our series of SDM lenses. SDM is our lens-based focusing system. It gives you virtually silent autofocus. The SDM lenses are also weather-resistant and dust-resistant. We're adding a 200 millimeter 2.8 to the line. It gives you equivalent field of view of a 300 millimeter lens in the 35 millimeter format. And then we're also adding a 300 millimeter f4 lens. Again, virtually silent autofocus and weather-resistant construction. So you pair that up with any of the bodies, and you got a lens body combination. You could go out shooting in a hurricane if you need to, or spill your drink on. So.
And the price on those two is?
The 200 2.8 will retail for about $1,100. The 300 f4 about $1,400, and then the new limited macro about $600.
And then there's a dust alert thing you told me about. What is that about?
Yeah, we've had the dust removal system that we introduced in the K10 and the K100D Super. We have included that in the 2 new cameras as well, but we also added a feature called Dust Alert, where you go through the menus, the setup menus, and the camera will actually examine the sensor and show on the LCD panel exactly where dust is on the sensor, so you can go in with the sensor cleaning stick and pinpoint where the dust is.
And so the price on the K20D is what again?
Is $12.99 for the body only.
Okay. And when this is available now, or
The K20D will be available probably early part of April. The K200 probably in March.
and the lenses?
Lenses anywhere from March to the end of April.
Okay. Everything was timed for PMA's normal schedule, right?
Exactly. Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Thanks very much.